On the 2nd of April 2021, the YouTuber Niko Omilana formally announced that he would be running for London Mayor despite knowing that the odds were against him. Going against the likes of Sadiq Khan, the London Mayor eager to be re-elected for a second term, or even against a fellow internet personality, Max Posh.
I've got a big dick.
He knew the stakes were high, but the odds were much lower. But then you could wonder, why bother? Why go through all the hassle to sign the papers, hire a crew, fund a campaign and attend interviews if you know that you aren't going to win? Well boys, you guys are in for a treat because I happen to know the answer. Stick around to the end because I'll show you guys the reason why Niko Omilana ran for mayor knowing that he would lose. I'll show you guys why he's an absolute genius and prove to you that behind the jokes and banter, why Niko Omilana's campaign truly was impactful. But before we get into that, if you happen to enjoy this video, it'll be great if you could give this video a like and subscribe because it'll help push this video out to more members of the NDL, and that'll be absolutely amazing because I don't make any money off my videos. So like the video, subscribe if you enjoy, and share it with a friend, and let's see if we can get the man himself to watch this video. Now, for you to really understand the significance of Niko Omilana's campaign, let me give you guys a bit of history. Niko Omilana made his channel in 2011 and uploaded his first YouTube video in 2014 called the Morgan Freeman song. He then transitioned into comedy skits which were fairly popular, but it was Niko's pranks that really jump-started his career. Be it getting banned from every IKEA, blasting embarrassing voicemails in libraries, or becoming a wanted criminal for sneaking into boxing rings, these pranks were what really took off and earned Niko the millions of subscribers that he now has. Now these are real pranks, no one got hurt, it was all good natured and it was actually funny, something that a lot of his fellow pranksters lacked. In and outside of the prank community, Niko Omilana's pranks were considered to be some of the greatest and bravest pranks that you could find. But his next prank would be the bravest of them all. When Niko Omilana announced that he would be running for mayor, a lot of people had a feeling that he had it coming. This was not only because he hinted a prank at a grand scale like this, but also because when you're a supreme leader of something like the NDL, it would only be a matter of time that something like this would happen. Niko was so smart that he had chosen his moment and had spent years building fans and connections so he could take his campaign to the next level. We can see the efficiency of him building relationships with other YouTubers because when he announced his campaign, many of them reacted to it, and since they too had their own loyal fan base, when they made a video about it, Niko's announcement was viewed by millions. This is the kind of marketing that other candidates would have spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on, but Niko got it for free simply because of his connections in the YouTube circle. Over the next week, Niko Omilana's campaign exploded. The NDL was out in full force and it was the perfect time for Niko Omilana to make his next move. April 17, 2021. Niko Omilana uploaded a video. Now it just wasn't about uploading a single video because that wouldn't really be a big deal. But it was about all three of the videos that Niko Omilana made after his announcement that he was running for London Mayor. This sort of thing is commonly referred to as milking a topic, but in Niko's case, it's more of using the big opportunity he had in front of millions of people watching the election to showcase his content. This is one of the main reasons Niko would have probably gone through the hassle of applying, making a campaign, and all that kumbaya you have to go through to become a candidate of the London Mayor. He knew that by consistently putting out content at a time where a whole country was watching him, it would result in higher views, more subscribers and better engagement, and he wasn't wrong there. If we dive into the numbers, we can see that in the last month, Niko Omilana gained 360,000 subscribers, even more than the legendary Bolski himself. And to those of you who think that this is maybe just because he got recommended more or not because of the election at all, this may change your mind. You see, there were only 2 days when Niko Omilana got 20,000 subscribers in a single day. The first day was on May 5th. This was the day before the election when people were looking for which candidates to vote for. The second day Niko got over 20,000 subscribers was the very next day, Election Day. Coincidence? I think not. But what you must understand is that Niko Omilana didn't just do this to get subscribers. Niko Omilana wanted to keep a big impact well after his campaign was over. But now, before talking about the impact of Niko Omilana's career, I think we have one more question to tackle. why didn't Niko Omilana take this campaign seriously? Now, most people would say Niko just had fun with the election without necessarily trying too hard to win, because it seemed obvious that the only two main contenders to become London mayor was Sadiq Khan and Sean Bailey. While this may be a very valid reason, there's probably another reason or strategy for why he decided to take the mickey. Why would he campaign in the boring way that other politicians do if that wasn't his personality? After all, the whole point of this was to present himself to a wide audience. So why would he act seriously and become someone he was not? Ironically, people would take him more seriously if he joked about than if he came out here with a proper manifesto with how to deal with racism, climate change and COVID-19, especially with his past as a YouTube prankster. But in front of all these people watching him, he just had fun. And like all his videos, he gave everyone a good laugh. And this didn't just help his campaign, but for people who enjoyed his personality, they probably would want to give his channel a watch, which explains how he got even more subscribers than KSI in the last month. But this campaign wasn't just about subscribers. Behind the jokes, the vibes and the orange and green sunglasses, he spread a message about the current state of politics in the UK. He talked about how it lacked young voices in politics and how people should take the generations that would shape their future more seriously. Today, Niko Omilana released a video announcing his retirement from politics and even made a website giving awareness to young people with a mission to change the future for the better. In case you guys want to take a look at it, it'll be the first link in the description below. Now you know this part of the story. Niko Omilana beat 15 contestants to come 5th place in the London mayor elections. It was one of the most iconic campaigns of all time, using genius strategies to not only build a fan base, but also spread an important message about the lack of youth in politics in the UK. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope you feel the same way about this video as well. If you enjoyed, leaving a like and subscribe would mean a lot. Let me know that you made it this far by telling me your favorite thing that Niko Omilana did in the comment section below. And yeah, that's where I think I'll wrap this video up. I'm RCE, and thanks so much for watching, boys. I'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, stay safe. See you guys.